have such sights to show you.
Of Jaws will not stop at the edge of the screen.
There are a lot of horror movie franchises out there. Some very good ones, some mediocre ones. And then there are the ones that should not have been made franchises at all. Jaws is certainly one of them. Jaws 3D is terrible. There's almost no redeeming quality about it whatsoever. It's not even so bad it's good, like Jaws the Revenge. It's just bad. Of all of the 80s movies I've covered so far for this 80s themed Scary Mania, this is the one that has showed its age the most, in my opinion. Not just for the 3D side of it, though it's predominantly the reason why. I distinctly remember in 2009 and 2010 when 3D made a really big comeback, and it's still around to a certain extent nowadays. I remember every movie was coming out in 3D. It's like Tron Legacy, Clash of the Titans, Avatar. I mean, Avatar started the whole 3D craze again. But there was a similarly big 3D craze in the early 80s. There was Jaws 3D, there was Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, there was an Amityville 3D that I've never seen but I've heard about. And the 3D in this movie is just terrible. It's not like Friday the 13th Part 3 where at least it's a pretty good movie, but the 3D's terrible, but there's the option that you can just watch it without it. Here, you cannot escape it. You cannot escape the big old chopped up hand that slowly comes at the screen at you. Or Bruce the shark just slowly ambling towards the screen, only for the pane of glass to explode, air quotes, in front of your eyes. I've seen Stone Cold Steve Austin walk through more real panes of glass than this shark. It also doesn't help that the movie is not as interesting as it wants to be. Not even Dennis Quaid and Leah Thompson could save this thing from being just a complete boring mess. And it takes place at SeaWorld. Why would SeaWorld want their name on this? Like, I know there are a lot of people that don't like SeaWorld out there for various reasons, but I'm just saying they're like, if I were SeaWorld, I would be like, maybe not. 83 was just different, I guess. Over, Overall, it's bad 3D. It's an even more boring story. This one should have killed the franchise dead. But no, Jaws the Revenge did that. And somehow, some way, Jaws 3D is not the worst Jaws movie out there. What a disturbing thought that is.